Alright, got some new gear methods, and gonna check and go out and do another gear test, so in the usual fashion. So let's hit the road and get on up there. Well, I got my camp set up. As you can see, I chose my usual spot, my first spot with the stump as a table. So I got the tent set up, this time according to which way the wind is blowing, in order to keep out of danger with bears. I have a second place over here in the direction of the wind, which is a gear tent. Over there on that rock, I have my cooking arrangement. I have my wood stove here off the ground so that the air can come up underneath it. We'll test the new cyclone system I built. Inside is a cotton ball pressed with petroleum jelly, and then pencil lead size sticks over it. We're not going to use any pine needles. We're not going to use any duff, which is the covering on the ground. We're just going to use sticks because the petroleum jelly will burn for a good 5 minutes. There's no real need. I had assumed that the cotton would catch sooner than that. This is very strange. At home it catches very quickly. I guess we're going to have to use a little scraping method then. Scrape a little of the ferro rod with the tip, and then see if that works. This is trying very hard to make me fail. Getting a lot of spark action, but no fire. That kind of cheeses me off a little. Yeah, we got a roll and boil right there. Okay. I would say dinner water is ready. Dinner was good. I sure enjoy that chicken pasta thing. Next it's going to be the mock stroganoff, the beef with mushroom sauce. It's pretty good with the pasta noodles. Going to go down to the creek, filter a little bit more water, used a little water to snuff out my fire. Same old site. I think I like this site. My stove idea with the bottom, I think it worked. I don't notice a difference, but the wind picked up. It was real breezy, and I was afraid it was going to scatter hot ashes, and they did start to kind of go around. I had to chase them and step them out. I don't like doing that. I just might consider going to the gas stove with a gas can and a little stove, especially since it seems like it'll cook 8 or 9 meals. If it cooks 9 meals, then I'm never out that long. I'm never going to be a part of a journey like that, which I'd love to. One can will last me several outings because I cook dinner and then breakfast the next morning, and that's it on an overnight. So I just might do that. Got one coming in from eBay. Already got the gas can. I'll have to revamp my cook system, which I love doing. I love making new gear. So cool. It's getting dark. The sun is still just at the top of the mountain over there. I got pockets full of bangers ready to go. Shouldn't be a problem. Jeff is going to, Jeff's at work right now, and I'm going to meet up with him later. I guess we got something at midnight he wants to show me over at the Lost Arrow place. He says we're going to see some bears. I don't know if I want to see bears, but I'm going to go because I don't want to look like a wimp. And I got my bear bangers. I got pockets full of bear stuff. And so yeah, it'll be fun. It's 8:15. I may even try to get in a little nap. Maybe I don't sleep tonight, but if I can get to sleep when it's daylight and I still trust it, I may actually sleep. So let's see what happens. Well, that was interesting. I actually slept, but not until in the morning, just like usual. But I stayed in bed and tried to make myself as comfortable as possible. And it is now 10 o'clock. I was actually able to sleep from about 6, almost about 4 hours. So that's the record. That's as much as I've ever been able to sleep out here. So now time for a great breakfast. Well, the verdict is in. It was really windy and breezy last night, which was very good because it taught me the reality that it's not always going to be still. All this time, all these trips out here, the air's been very still. I can use my wood stove. But those hot embers were blowing around, scaring the crap out of me. I've got to get the controlled flame gas stove. I got the canister. I'm just waiting for the stove part from eBay. And that's going to have to become my new cook system. I just can't run the risk of fire where I'm at. Well, I'm back. Had a great time as usual, except for the fact that it was very still, very quiet, very eerie. Still could not get to sleep until 6 a.m. But by then it was coming on light outside. Knew there wasn't going to be any bears. Forced myself to just stay in bed and close my eyes, and I actually was able to sleep without waking up just a couple of times until 10 o'clock. So I got 4 hours of off and on sleep, the most sleep I've ever got out there. Made the realization that I'm going to have to switch from wood burning stove because it was breezy and windy. Blew those hot embers. I'm looking to accidentally start a forest fire with that wood fire situation. The alcohol stove is fine, but I still can't get it to burn long enough to boil water out there. I can do it great in here, but not out there. So I think I'm going to use the gas canister stove. You get more, well, and then I'm not going to go out and do it for a while, but still. So come up with a new cook system for the gas canister stove. And that's it for the